The average person doesn't read more than a few books a year. That includes school kids. We as human beings are built genetically to learn from mistakes and learn from life experience as much as we are from words. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars in mistakes in my life. But because I'm willing to take that and use that as a stepping stone and a way to get better, I'm able to turn that into money made down the line and get all of that back and then some. Welcome to week 2 of my special edition of all these thoughts that I've been having and wanting to speak in front of school crowds and, my son being at that influential age. I wanted to talk more about that. So this is week 2 of a special 4-week edition of the Morning Dig podcast where I talk to you about topics I wouldn't want to speak to kids about that I know really would help just about any audience. And topic number 2 is, it's a quote that I heard a long time ago that has rattled around my brain for a long time. And that's, if you want to hide something from someone, put it in a book. Now, that's not to say people don't read. I know plenty of avid readers, voracious readers. My wife is a heavy reader. I have friends that are heavy business book readers. I have other friends that are huge fiction book readers. I have friends that are comic book creators and read tons of comics. The point is, the average person doesn't read more than a few books a year. That includes school kids. School kids are going to find the answers, but they're generally not going to read all the words in between. Because most of what kids need to learn is in real life experience, just like adults. I read somewhere between 10 and 15 books a year, and usually it's to become knowledgeable on a new topic or a new subject or a new hobby that I want to learn. And so I'll delve deep into that subject until I feel like I've got enough information to take that first step, to avoid that baby gazelle step where I'm wobbling and falling all over myself. Does that mean that you can keep reading and avoid making mistakes? Absolutely not. You could read 100 books. It's not going to keep you from making life mistakes. We as human beings are built genetically to learn from mistakes and learn from life experience as much as we are from words. Words weren't developed until a few thousand years ago. Before that, everything was written word. So, you can't sit there and depend on written word. You have to depend on life experience as well. So for those of you out there that are, I'm going to read, I got to keep reading. I don't know enough to start. You're not going to know enough until you start and take that first step and make that first mistake. That's when you're going to learn the most. I have made hundreds of thousands of dollars in mistakes in my life. But because I'm willing to take that and use that as a stepping stone and a way to get better and to sharpen my sword and to get a little bit better every day, I'm able to turn that into money made down the line and get all of that back and then some. So don't be afraid of books. There's plenty of great knowledge in them, but don't allow them to be your excuse for not taking action. Keep digging in.